Uganda. My name is Alava Charity, the Miss Tourism Northern Uganda 2022-2023, and I am in Kangai, Dokolo district, the land of hospitality, the land that was a safe haven for omukama, kabalega, and Mwanga in the late 1890s during the British colonialism. Now, I'm with one of the elders that has vast history about these great kings, that has a lot of information that we all have to know. Because to some people, this place is just a mere place and it's just a mere history that is not really important to them. But to Uganda, this place is really, really important because it carries a lot of history that is very important to Uganda. And this elder has the information that we need. So he's going to take us through and give us the information about the great kings and how the Lango people helped these great kings from Bunyoro and Uganda and what relationship we share. Okoya. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I'm called David to check a bone of this place. I'm now 64 years old. Well, as you have said, stories concerning the Kabakas, Kabalega, and then the Mwanga for having been captured in Kanai. We managed to get some stories from our grandparents, which can help. Yes, they used to say these people came here around 1893, 94. And they say these Kabakas were started resisting colonialism. When the British were coming to colonize Uganda, Kabaka Mwanga first of all thought he would get some gains and welcome to the British. But within a short time, he realized he was not, the British were not on his side. So he started resisting. As he started resisting, he was overpowered. And he went to his brother, omukama Kabalega. They were not good friends. Kabalega was much coordinated with the Langi chief. But due to the force the British were giving him, he had to force himself also to become a friend to Kabalega. Kabalega had more forces, had more guns. The guns were bought from the British again, the slave traders using elephant tusks and some cowries. So he had more guns than Mwanga. So when these people, it became a sort of resistance force, the Kabakas against the British. Then within the Uganda region there, southern, they were overpowered. Here they came with their troops running up to the north. They tried to enter Acholiland, but Acholi people did not welcome them. Then they withdrew and came to Lango, to a place called Kumu. It is said the boats they used, some remains are still there. I've not been there myself, but this elder says some remains of the boats used by them those days can still be bought. Now, when these people came, they were welcomed by the chief, the local chiefs. Then they came southward to Chawente. They came to Kwera, in a place called Awuki. Awuki, they were welcomed by some local chiefs like Udura Linget. There are some names. Udura Linget was one of the chiefs who welcomed them. And they sort of settled in Awuki. After Awuki, they crossed Lake Kwanya. It is said that lake you see was not as deep as it is today. These people would only erect some sort of bed and select strong men. The Kabaka sit on and they carry them on their heads, walking across the lake. This water became much in around 1962, and that place became a deep place. But otherwise, the water was not all that deep as it is today. So when they crossed to Puti in a place called Akwon, they were also welcomed there by the local chiefs. So when they realized the place going that way would take them back to Buganda region, they had to retreat. Came back, recrossed the lake, back to Awuki. When they settled there, when they sensed these people were nearing, they forced themselves up to a place called Komora in Kanai. At the lake so in Komora, what they did was they constructed two separate palaces. These palaces were about some 20 meters square with a tunnel coordinating them. If Kabalega wanted to meet Mwanga, he would go through the tunnel. The tunnel is 3 feet wide, 7 feet deep, so that such that when you are moving, you are not seen. And the tunnels could be seen up to today, made with stones. Only that at the moment, the things have been submerged.
There were two tunnels for
The-
Kabalega and for Mwanga.
Yes, two
Two
palaces, two different, some 20 meters apart. When he's moving from here up to his friend to discuss some issues, he would go through the tunnel. And by the time they were there, they had recruited more Langis and they have so many soldiers. Only that they were lacking guns. So most of these people would use spears and the few guns they had. Their problem was that the British would get reinforced and more guns brought in, yet theirs were not being replaced. So that one also was a challenge to them. So when they sensed they were being followed from Awuki, they shifted to Komora. In Komora, as I said, they constructed two palaces from Mwanga and Kabarega with their tunnel coordinating them with a watchtower where the askari would sit up there in turns throughout day and night to watch whoever was crossing the lake coming towards them. So these people settled there. They would settle, plant bananas, potatoes. That was how potatoes came to Langas region. They had animals, sheep, goats, cattle, with their people looking after them. And they, of course, as they stayed, intermarriages were taking place. And you know where people are staying. There are some descendants up to today who are from the Banyoro and the Baganda due to the scaries they came with.
That's why we even have people who have their names, but they speak very Konkla.
Yes, yes. And that is the friendship they had.
Okay.
And then when they proceeded to this place where they are captured, this place is called Agubi. Agubi is the name of the village, Namanya Paris in Kangai sub-county, which is now in Kangai town council. These people stayed here in Langas region for about 5 years. If you calculate from 1894 up to 1899, when they were captured in April, it's about 5 years. So when they were in Kangai, what I hear is their animals were many. They would take them for grazing at long distance. So at one time around April, where it is approaching the month when they were captured, there was much rain, such that the place where they're settling in Agubi, beside the river Balang, they could not cross to Kaberamaido side. On the other side, eastern side was already under British colony, under the command of one white man who was only named Bonadungu. or Owangamola, because he was putting on glasses full time. So people around nicknamed him Owangamola and Bonadungu. So with the Semeka Kungulu, they tried to cross to come to capture these people. The river could not allow them. These people wanted to run away from those who are following from behind. The river also barred them. So the Semeka Kungulu group went southwest, following the river. As they went, the water was going down. And when they reached a place called Long, the river is narrower from there. They had to cross to Lao. When they crossed to Lao, they got a local chief called Ukutu. Ukutu had seen the animals being grazed in their area. So when these people were asking for where these people are, said, oh, these people are around here, and their animals graze up to here. When they got a fresh cowder, they took the cowder in their hands. They started to follow in the tracks of the animals up to this place at around 10. And their capture was not just getting surrounded and getting captured. Our grandparents tell us the war took over 4 hours. And people died, both sides.
From 10
From 10
p.m.
a.m. That was on the 4th, 9th April
9th April
1899. From 10 a.m. up to around 1, there was real fight. That was when one of the sons to Kabalega was captured by chief, was it called Duralinga? When they captured the Kabaka, Duralinga went and hid with this son of Kabalega called Kagwa, Apollo Kagwa. He went with Apollo Kagwa to Awuki and eat with him. They fed this boy. Yeah, the boy grew up and became part of Lao. These people were already taken to exile. So the Kagwa, there are some Langi who have their names leaving the car. They call those who are called Agwa. Agwa is from Kagwa, the son of Kabaka Mwanga. So when these people were taken, they were taken with one local chief who survived to Winyadar, something of the sort. I'm not getting the name clear. This man stayed with them in exile, came back alive, and married 2 women, whose grandsons are still there up to date. So briefly, this is a very important place. It needs to be developed. It can bring in a lot of money. It can bring in a lot of tourists. Of course, coming in of the tourists would bring in money for local government. Yes. So there's need to at least lobby for some NGOs, central government, local government, and join hands and do at least some development here to be of some importance. We can even tap tourists who are going to, say, Kidepo, make them branch here and see the place also before they proceed to Kidepo, bringing in money for the local people around. Thank you. With that.